looking into how I can create the colour orange through a guitar. It's going to be hard. I chose the 7th capo because I did a bit of research before this, research through my own feelings, and I was going down, and I started here, obviously with no capo. But let's just play. Play now. Doesn't sound orange, does it? I think it's too deep and too dark. I don't use the top. I like using the capo a lot, only because top chords I feel like are too chunky. Even an E. So then looking at the 3rd, that's where I went to. I usually use 3rd, 5th and 7th in a lot of my songs, just because I like them. So then using the same progression, it's getting more of a colourful vibe, and it's feeling a lot brighter. So I mean, that's feeling within the regions of, you know, I think because it's a bright colour, you know, usually minor songs, not minor songs, but minor progressions that sound very minor usually go along with the colours of like blue, purple, darker colours. A bit like You Died in My Mind, the first song I was doing. That's a very black, pinkish, but a very dark pink, relating to like almost purple. So then, yeah, I do feel like, because this is major, it's starting to feel very warm. You know, it's feeling very warm. So then, I mean, I liked 3rd, going into 5th, because sometimes the higher it gets, the more indie it gets. And if I want an indie song, I do want to find the right, just the right fret, I guess, to play on. I understand that the chords do change as you change the frets, but I'm not worried about the chords as actual chords, more as the concept, more as how they feel. If so, say I have F. So you sound a little more indie. If I had F, A minor, C, version of G. If I have them, then I don't really care if they change the chords. It's more the pattern and shape that they create. So if I have that, but obviously they weren't F, and so because it was a different fret, but it still creates. I don't care about the chords. I care about what it represents. So if the shape I'm making on each one, which one sounds the best in a way, that's what I'm trying to go for. Not the chord F goes really well with this. It's more the shape of F goes really well with the shape of this. It's easier when I just show it, but yeah, so listening to 5th fret, I mean, that's high now, sounding cool. And then just 7th, just to try it. I know if you go to 9th, it's going to sound too high. I've tried it before. It loses the indie sensation. I can show you, but I do think 7th fret is very indie though. It's probably the indiest. I mean, compared to quickly the 9th. It's too high. Do you get what I mean? So, I mean, that's when I decided 7th was the best. I usually do, if I'll go for an indie song, I usually go for 7th or 5th, but 5th is more relating to. 7th is the most indie that I've personally felt. But then, I mean, this cool progression isn't what I was going for. It doesn't feel like the colour orange, so to speak. I mean, it does. It feels really bright, but I mean, going for orange, I first wanted sharp chords, so like, like that slam. It's very powerful. Now, looking into what sounds orange, no, I mean that sounds very warm. Yeah, that progresses actually quite nicely. That's cool. Oh. How do I do that? Well, that's cool. So, yeah, that feels really orange to me and feels really warm, meaningful, emotional, and light-hearted at the same time, which is what I was going for. So that sounds really cool. Yeah, I can definitely feel a song coming along. So, and what I do also, it's a sharp turn, slam, and then I slowly bring up. So it's very controversial in a way, because I mean, looking at it now, sharp, slam. So I suppose that could represent how, I don't know. I'll think about that, but it's cool. Yeah, so that's how as you can see on camera, how I've now got the guitar rhythm for the basics of the song, and how I've tried to relate that as close as I can to the colour orange.